I just posting.
I love these names.
Hello.
Hello, how you guys doing?
Good. Can I get your age and pronouns, please?
Yeah, I am the Mosquito. I am 42 years old, and I go by he, him, but I am a female mosquito because I am a bloodsucker.
Nice.
Yeah.
What would you like to talk about today?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just your friendly mosquito going around out of the swarm, just spreading mosquito joy to the internets and the TikTokaroos. I usually come on here and talk politics, and people yell at me, but maybe if you want to talk about something else for 2 minutes, we could have some fun.
Okay, yeah, sure. What do you got in mind?
Well, I don't know. I just got out of the woods of Wisconsin hunting the deadly deers. So that's always an exciting time of the year for us here in Wisconsin. We didn't get anything this year, but it was too warm and things like that happen. And that's okay. So I will go hungry this winter and I will have no food.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Mosquito.
Yeah, it's okay. I will deal with it. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little worried, but maybe there's some mosquito food pantries or something that could help me out. Or some Snap.
I'm sure.
Yes.
Sure. But,
right.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So I don't know if you know anything about Wisconsin, but it's a beautiful, beautiful state. We have, hills and lots of lakes and really big lakes, like oceans type lakes on the north and the east of us. Mm-hmm. And then it's very beautiful up in the Door County area. That's where all the fibbers go. Do you know what a fib is? An FIB, a fib?
Can you describe it to me?
Well, I could just say it. It's an acronym for fucking Illinois bastard. So we call them fibs just for short because it's family friendly when you're on a freeway and they're passing you at 100 miles an hour, cutting you off. And we're just doing 5 or 7. We're just doing 5 or 7 over and just saying, how do you do, neighbor? And just waving at each other nicely, listening to our music or whatever, or polka, like roll out the barrel. And then a fib comes by and just goes, and it's BMW. And, cuts everybody off and it gets to the same destination, at the same time because the state patrol hopefully pulls them over.
The BMW.
Yeah, it's always a BMW. It's black too. They love the black ones or the white. White or black. They just, nothing in between. Nothing in between. I don't know why black. I had a black truck once and that motherfucker was really hard to keep clean, man. And I love clean truck. So I would not recommend black. I had a black car too. Apparently I like black. Yeah, it's really hard to keep clean. I have a black dog too. I have an eye for black. Okay, those are my stories. But Door County is very beautiful. So when you get up there in about 3 hours, you got the lakes on the Lake Michigan on both sides. One's a bay, and then one is the big lake or the big side of the lake. But yeah, it's very beautiful up there. There's lots of cherry trees and like wineries and kind of like woman type stuff. Lots of woman type things, but it's good for the men too, because we like the women. So we go up there and pick cherries and have a good time with the children. What else? What else do you want to know? Oh, we have a Packer team. We have this football team called the Packers, and we love them and we own them. So we go to Packer games and we say go Pack-O, and then sometimes we don't remember the end of the game because we had a little bit too much celebrating and pre-gaming, because we have to stretch, with Jack Daniels often and lots of Jack Daniels. And we call the final, and then final, and then final. And then you also have a roadie as you walk into the stadium. And then by the second quarter, you're yelling pretty loud, I think. But I take pictures and sometimes I don't remember taking those pictures. So, yeah, that's kind of fun. We go snowmobiling in the winter. Like we had 12 inches of snow yesterday. Like I had a snowblower. I had a snowblower this morning, and I was glad. Yeah, glad I brought it home from the storage unit. Because it was bogging down. It was really wet stuff, and I drove it in on the way home. That was fun. My truck was sideways a few times. That was interesting. But I'm a good snow driver. A good mosquito snow driver. So yeah, we go in the winter, like around February, we go up north, and we do snowmobiling. So we go around all these trails, and then we, stop for hydrations, and then we go around trails and we stop for more hydrations. Yeah, it sounds like we drink a lot apparently. And then we have fun at night. And yeah, the snowmobiling is a good time. Even when it's like -16, this one time, it's called a breath guard. It's kind of like a fighter jet mask inside of your helmet, and it breathes all your hot airs out the outside, right? So you don't fog up your mask, basically. So it's called a breath mask. And apparently there's a tube on both sides that exhausts my hot air out of my lungs. Well, one of the tubes, when I was closing the helmet out of a hydration stop, it didn't go in the right position. So instead of blowing out, it was blowing in. And it was -16 degrees out, Fahrenheit temperature. And then going about 50 miles an hour on a snowmobile, it must have been negative, I don't know, wind chill, like maybe -400. And when I got to the next stop, everybody looked at me funny and they're like, oh my God, there, hey, yo, Mr. Mosquito, you have a white spot on your face, like it's really bright and white. And they were like, wow, it's like frosty looking. And they were sort of concerned, but sort of laughing at me because that's what guys do. They laugh at each other. So I said, oh my gosh, that must be like you're telling me the truth. And I touched my face, and I couldn't really feel it. So I went into the bathroom, which is, really nice. It's got the one urinal that has been there for like 50 years, and there's stickers and stuff on a mirrors. Some of my stickers, mosquito stickers and clownfish stickers. Anyways, I looked in the mirror and I said, oh my goodness, oh my gosh. And I had a huge white, perfect, like 1.5 inch diameter circle all around my cheek. And I was like, perfect circle. And I was like, oh my gosh. Well, then, I was like, well, what do you do? And you're just like, well, I'll have another Jack Daniels and think it over. So we had a few of those. And then we went home eventually, and I woke up the next day, and it was like, starting to pus and like kind of get bigger, and it was like red, and it kind of pussed. So we were like, oh my gosh, do we have any antiseptics? And they're like, yeah, we have some hydrogen peroxide. And I look at, and it expired in like 1992. And then like, I don't think this is going to work, because we're up at like an up north cabin, whatever goes up there stays up there. And it's usually like your old couch and your old TV. So it's not like the best stuff. Anyways. And then so we called the nurse in the family, and she's like, well, he's probably going to have frostbite pretty bad. And, just monitor it now, but there's nothing you can really do in the Northwoods of Wisconsin at this point. So we just had more Jack Daniels. And miraculously, like it didn't crust over, or like, what am I trying to say? Like I didn't need like surgery or anything or go to the doctor. Like it didn't even scar up. It just pussed a little, and then I was fine. I was pretty worried because I was like, I don't know, young 30s, late 20s. I was like, whoa, this is going to affect my whole life as a mosquito. But apparently I have bionic cheek. But every once in a while, when it gets cold enough and the wind blows the right way, it shivers a little. Like I get the reminder of the frostbite of 2016 or 15 or whatever it was, maybe 14, somewhere around that. Anyways, that's one of the stories. Would you like another story?
Thank you.
Or are you good for the night on the mosquito stories?
I mean, I'm kind of just here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, would you like another story? I could tell you a hunting story. It doesn't involve any of unaliving of animals or anything gross. And you can tell me if you ever get uncomfortable, and I will respect your boundaries. So this
Hold
one
on.
time.
First of all, I'm gonna follow you.
Oh, that's cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Second, the only reason why I'm gonna hop off is because my kids are going to be up soon.
Oh yeah. You should hop off then. I have 3 of those myself, but they won't be up for a little bit.
Yeah, I know my kiddos. I put them to bed early yesterday. They're going. They're awake.
Oh yeah, they got off of school today. Mine do. Do yours have off of school?
My kids aren't even in school yet.
Oh, they're the young ones. Yeah, my youngest are 5 and 5. They're both the same age somehow. They popped out together. They were like, here's a friend, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's 2 instead of 1. Oh my gosh, I must be a deer. They always have twins, and I'm like, holy crap, twins, yay! And then we had 2 babies crying at once. Well, we already had a 4-year-old or something at the time. It's pretty exciting stuff. So I changed like thousands of diapers in the mosquito's lifetime, probably more than you could ever imagine. Maybe. I don't know how many kids you have, but maybe you'll be there.
I believe it.
Yeah, I had 2 little boys. Yeah, I had the one was out of diapers, and all of a sudden, boom, 2 more in diapers. It's like, oh, that was fun. Yay, I love life. It's so much fun. And then they cry together.
Why'd you do that to yourself?
Why did I have to? I don't know. I think I blame the wife for dropping eggs. 2 at once, apparently. Yay. But I'm just so good at, doing the guy stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. Blame me, I guess. Blame the guy. But yeah, apparently when you're in your mid-30s, you better, I don't know how old you are, but I'll give you a life lesson. You start dropping eggs when you're in your mid-30s. Because my cousin, she just had twins too. So it's kind of a thing that like 35-year-olds do. They just start popping eggs. Boo-boo, boo-boo.
I think by the time I'm 35, my husband would be too old to have children.
Oh, well, okay, maybe. I don't know. I think we can always have children until the day we die, but maybe not. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I think that we're probably going to be done having kids by the time I'm my husband's age.
Yeah, you'll be smart. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if there's a joke there and I'm not catching on, but yeah, I don't know. My cousin, my cousin's twins, she had them at 28 or 29 weeks. They were preemies, and that was October 1st. And one may be coming home today, which is exciting. And they're going to leave the other one there to cook a little bit longer in a box or wherever they put them.
Cook a little bit.
Yeah, well, they weren't due until like December, like another week. So yeah, it was kind of interesting. We haven't seen them yet because we weren't allowed to see them because mosquitoes have lots of diseases. So they don't let the mosquitoes in there to see the preemies. But they're in a NICU since October 1st. That's a long time now, huh?
It's been 2 months.
Yeah, well, they put them in a box, and then they grew them in a box, in the acrylic box, and apparently science is cool, and they grew to babies. So that was kind of cool.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, we got pictures every once in a while, and it's kind of a fun thing, but we haven't seen them yet, so maybe they're fake. Maybe they're all AI. We'll see. Maybe
They're
she's
all AI
lying.
babies.
I don't know. Maybe she's lying. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, AI is really good.
You, Mosquito.
Yeah, we got a picture on Thanksgiving, and I did AI with it just for fun, and it was like it waking up and like, you know, making a smile. And then one of my like we'll just call her a cousin. She's like, Mr. Mosquito, you know, why don't you do something fun if you're going to use AI? And I'm like, well, I wasn't trying to freak out the mother and the aunts and the grandmas and shit. So I was like, okay. And then I had the baby. We have lake property, or they do. And so I made the baby waking up, and then all of a sudden it jumped on a jet ski, and it was riding a jet ski. So everybody laughed. They said, "Oh, that's so funny, Mosquito. Good joke." But we have lots of jet skis, and it kind of fit the family. So it was cute. But the other one wasn't there, so she probably felt left out. I don't know. It was just the one baby on a jet ski, and it didn't have a life jacket on either. I thought that was a little inappropriate and also illegal. We should probably tell the
Not
DNR.
a helmet either?
No, well, we don't wear helmets jet skiing. We have to wear personal flotation device. They call it a PFD. So a life jacket. That's the law, and it's also smart because if you fall off, you don't want to on alive probably if you get knocked on a head or whatever. I don't know, or a mosquito comes and bites you, and you're like, oh, and then you fall off. That would be scary, right?
I agree.
I don't know, but I've never thought about wearing a helmet. I don't really go flying off those things, but I don't do stupid crap on them like I used to either. Yeah, maybe when you're like doing like the wakeboarding or something, you should wear a helmet. I don't know. It would seem like it would get in the way or get ripped off. So I don't think that would be a good idea.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Either way, I gotta hop off.
Yeah,
but
you do that.
I'm gonna do another live stream tonight if you happen to be on.
I might be. I might not be. But you were fun, and I thank you for listening to my stories.
Of course, I loved listening to them. I can't wait to hear more.
Oh, I got tons of them. I got to tell you the hunting one later. Oh, you'll love it. Okay, you can disconnect the mosquito now.
Have a good rest of your night.
Okay, see ya.